Real late Hot 97. You know what time it is. This is the album right now. There's a lot of actually two albums. There's this Rome Streets album that's fire, and you got this Freddie Gibbs Sold separately out right now.
Yeah.
I feel like Freddie, people are aware that of what Freddie Gibbs does in 2022. It does feel like that now to me. Am I wrong?
I think that they know. Yeah. I think it just took a lot of time and perseverance. Like I told you before, if you put my career path or make somebody walk in the shoes of my career path, 90% of guys will fold for sure. So it's like I think coming from where I come from, I had to establish a voice, from where I'm from, because we ain't had that, and that's probably the most difficult thing of my career, just like being from Gary, you know what I mean, and not being accepted by a lot of other guys, just because of the geography of the whole thing.
Isn't it crazy, like how being from DC, I've watched it so much with DC cats too, and DC of course is much different world than Gary,
right?
But even DC, it's like if you're not from New York, LA, Houston, Atlanta,
right,
one of the places, just people don't consider you in that same conversation. So
and that's hard. And not only that, they got to consider you, because, if you so good that you can't be denied, it don't matter. But it's hard for a motherfucker to swallow that somebody from a small town can do something better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So that's what it be. That's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of motherfuckers. So I wake up on a lot of guys' minds in the rap game. You know what I mean? I know I do. You know what I mean? I know they try to box me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't part of they good old boys club. I ain't in that. But I could care less.
But you do have your, let's be clear though, you do have your share of people you affiliate with and made a lot of music with.
Definitely.
It's not like you don't get love, let's be real. I mean, you got Mad Lib albums, you got Alchemist projects, you got a lot
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe I don't go for the same things that the other guys go for. I'm all about just getting the respect. You know what I mean? And making my money and doing what I got to do going home, man. This album right here probably got the most features that I ever had on an album.
So let's talk about those.
But I mean, it was all organic though. It wasn't nothing. I don't think nothing that I did on this album was a reach. I work with Pusha T a lot, so that was easy. Anderson .Paak. That's a close homie of mine.
He really comes off on this.
Yeah, he did his thing. Raekwon, that's the homie. Scarface, the homie.
Do you ever bug out that Raekwon and Scarface are the homie, or are you used to it? You're comfortable at this point?
That just let me know, how sturdy of a man that I am, to even have friends like that.
How about Kelly Price though?
Kelly Price, that was probably the most shocking thing to get that. That was love.
So what happened? How did you get it done?
Norvay plugged that. That's a big Norvay play. I can't even front, but I appreciate her doing it, and her voice was angelic on there. You know what I mean? It was definitely a key piece to what I was trying to do.
And what about Music Soul Child in a similar but different vein?
That song was gas, straight smoke. So I made that record, and then he just came in and just put the icing on the cake. So shout out to him. He a legend. I appreciate him for that.
Last time you did my show, I don't know if you remember this, you cried.
Oh, wow. Oh,
remember that?
Because I had Mad Lib up there.
You shed real. People were hitting me. You shed real life tears on it. And that was my Barbara Walters moment.
Yeah, that was a time.
And by the way, thank you for that, because Lib doesn't do a lot, and the fact that you got him to come through,
right? That
was very cool. I can't imagine that would have happened. Like, him and I have a very respectful, cool rapport. But I can't imagine he was going to come up and do just interviews had he not been rolling with you.
I haven't seen him since then. So
see, exactly my point. Exactly.
Nah, I think I seen him once. After that, I seen him. He came to Coachella. That's the last time I seen him.
Do you hear from him?
Yeah, I talked to him last week.
So how will he pop up on you? Will it be a text or a...
Yeah, it'd be like a text from some random iPad or something like that.
By the way, only from the iPad.
Yeah, only from the
iPad. Man, I don't know if he has a phone number.
No, he ain't got a phone number. No phone number.
Do you have of all the producers you've been in with? Do you have one who you feel it's the easiest to gel with, or is it just different with each one?
I think it's different with each one. It's just different kind of energies, and I just gotta bring my game to to match with theirs. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's working with Alchemist or K Tronada, or you know what I mean. I just feel like I gotta make myself match to what they're bringing to the table. Like, say for instance, when I work with James Blake, I ain't know how the hell I was gonna pull that off. I was like, oh man, I just know I heard the beat and I know that it fit with what we needed for the album. But I was like, I don't know how to rap on this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, So I just basically cleared the studio out. I remember when I made that Dark Hearted record, I was in Malibu at Rick Rubin's studio, Shangri-La.
Of course.
And it was just like me and the engineer, and I was like frustrated because the dude wasn't my regular engineer. He was the guy that was there at Shangri-La.
Right. Rick's guy.
But I wasn't frustrated with him. Like, I was frustrated with myself because I was trying to like nail this song in, and I was like, man, what am I doing? I'm doing something wrong. You know, so it was just a whole bunch of like just, you know, a lot of cursing, a lot of like yelling and stuff like that. And the engineer was like, yo, and then I had to go out in the booth and I was like, yo, it's okay, chill. I'm about to calm down and I'm gonna knock this out. I'm stepping outside of myself right now.
I mean, listen,
I gotta get in my zone.
You're at Shangri-La. The point isn't the point to chill and be able to find your zone?
Yeah, but I couldn't, but that's, you know, but those lyrics that I was saying on that record, that wouldn't allow me to get mentally calm. So I had to get in a space to make that record. And that's what I mean. Like, you know, so when a producer brings something to the table, I got to get in the correct space to make it fit.
Is there anyone left out there that would still be like a fantasy situation producer wise to get to team up with?
Wow. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to work with whoever want to work with me. I think hopefully I can do some work with Pete Rock or something like that one day.
That seems.
I love Pete. Yeah, I feel like we just haven't done it, but we could do it. But it ain't really. If I was to say I got like a wish list, I feel like I work with a lot of the best people already. You know
I mean, listen, if Dilla was here, it would have been the perfect,
definitely,
the absolute no-brainer of no-brainers.
Definitely. I mean, you know, of course, there's producers out there, amazing guys that I would love to work with. You know what I mean? And if they want to work with me, then that's.
And are you down for doing more of the tandem albums? Like, do you enjoy that? Is that a way you like? How does that compare versus Soul Sold Separately, for example, which is like it's on Warner Atlantic. It's a big release. It's your project. How does that compare to doing the more indie projects with a producer?
It's easier doing a project with one producer.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with 9,000 people.
Yeah, it's a lot of when you're doing an album like Soul Sold Separately, to make it sound right. You know, you got to pick the right pieces of music. It ain't just like, oh, I want to work with this producer. I'm going on a wish list of producers. Yeah, that's cool, but you got to get the right pieces of music from each producer. You know what I mean? Because I probably got like 3 beats from each producer. You know what I mean? But you got to get what fits what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? So
so you can get something dope, and it's still not something that fits now with everything else that you have.
Exactly. Now it's easy doing an album with Alchemist. That's easy. That's simple. We can knock that out in a month. You know what I mean? Like all we got to do is smoke and we good. It's hard doing an album with Madlib because I gotta track them down.
Madlib is
and then figure it out.
Okay, so what's easier, doing an album with like 10 different producers or just Madlib?
Doing an album with 10 different producers.
Okay, that's still harder. But it's closer.
It's still harder to do the album, but that's what makes the Madlib album so great.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, after this album, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna work on music for a while. You know what I mean? I think that I need to, step back off of it. I think that I did what I was supposed to do with Triple S. I did 2 classics with Madlib. I think I did a classic with Alchemist.
That's correct.
And I think that I had to break the stigma, the notion that I could only do classic records with one producer or one guy, or just Madlib and Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to show that those projects sharpened my sword so much and made me even greater. So I didn't. When I say break the stigma, I wasn't. I was saying that as a salute to those guys, as a testament to what they helped me to where they helped me to get lyrically. So it's like now I can just just shoot off shots with all kind of different beats and all of that stuff, and really show how versatile I was going around. This time around with this album.
Do you care about criticism, whether it be from like legit sources like a Pitchfork or whatever considered quote legit, or Twitter? or does none of it impact you? Does it go one ear out the other?
Man, I make a lot of money, man. I got a house on the hill. It ain't too much that really bother me nowadays.
Why do you sound like Ric Flair in 1986?
Yeah, like I drive, nice automobiles. I got nice women that I know. Like it ain't really too much that bother me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like only things that bother me is like personal things, like trying to be a better man, better son, better father, things like that. Like those are the things that I struggle with personally. Like, but this rap stuff is a breeze, dog. Like I hustled before, you know what I mean? Dealt with, lived a real deadly lifestyle, unhappy lifestyle that can, that takes a toll on your mental health. Like this is a blessing. Yeah, I get tired of it a lot. I don't like doing all the interviews. I don't like doing all of the stuff. You know what I mean? I got a full week this week. I got to do a bunch of stuff, that I probably don't even want to do, but I'm going to do it because...
Yeah, you have to talk to me again tomorrow for the other radio show.
Yeah. My gosh. You know what I'm saying?
This time with Ebro, too. Even worse.
Oh, man, even worse. Nah, but, this is what I asked God for.
Right.
So I'm not going, I ain't looking to gift horse in the mouth, man. Like, I know that I do this, probably, I don't think it's 5 guys walking the earth that can rap better than me.
You think you're a top 5 alive?
Yeah.
You're not going top 5 dead or alive, but you're top 5 alive.
Yeah.
Who? Okay, then I'm going to put it on you. Tell me who you think the other.
I don't know who you.
You got to give me a couple. At least give
I
me
don't
one.
know.
No, for you, who you think can rap?
Oh, who I think can rap?
Yeah, who are the other 4, or at least the first 4 that come to mind?
I don't know. I just know that I'm up there with them. Whoever it is, whoever you shall choose. I'm up there with them. I think that I'm, and that's just my personal opinion.
Is there any legend out there that when you hear them, you're like, that's someone who I can't even fathom what they're doing? Like they're on a different playing field altogether? Or
no.
You feel comfortable being in the game with MJ or Kobe or whoever you're in the game?
Yeah, I feel like I could rap with anybody. I don't feel like it's, like I said, I don't feel like it's 5 guys that could you put on a beat that could technically rap better than me.
Are you the most talented artist in the history of Gary, Indiana?
No.
Okay,
I'm not.
Just making sure.
Joseph Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah, I think that I think I can hold my own with anybody on the planet Earth, honestly.
Over the last couple of years, because like I was telling you and your manager Lambeau, watching you blow up has been awesome. Seeing living that rap life and getting to do some of these fun things. A lot of the people who we know and like weren't able to make it to that point. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sitting courtside at the games and getting the treatment, the proper, that doesn't necessarily happen for everyone.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
I'm thankful for all of that. Matter of fact, shout out to World Wide West. You know what I'm saying? That's the big homie. You know what I mean? Much love to you, man. I appreciate you totally.
Have there been any people that have reached out over the last couple of years that have really blown you away? I mean,
reached out to me?
Yeah, or just posted your music and you've been like, wow.
Oh, LeBron posted my music.
I was waiting for
like, and it's crazy because I didn't think LeBron liked my music because I was like, damn, man, do he really like my music? And then I seen him at because I see him post other music and I'd be like, damn, I wonder do he like my music? I'm like, why you post that? That was whack. But so I seen him at Super Bowl. And like I said, I'm not no small guy.
No.
But like this dude, I just saw a big menacing figure standing behind me, and I was like, "Yo, who is this?" Oh, whoa! And I was like, "Oh, LeBron James." Okay. He was like, "What's up? What up?" He was aggressive, and I was like, "Is LeBron about to whoop my ass?"
Did he know who you were immediately?
Yeah.
Like, you were aware that he was
his handshake was aggressive.
Yeah.
It was like, what up? What up? And I was like a Busta Rhymes handshake or something like that, It's aggressive than above. You know what I'm saying? So
Busta Rhymes handshake is borderline assault.
It is.
It's right up to the line of assault.
I saw him at that same party too, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I seen LeBron and he was like, yo man, I rock with the music. I was like, man, that's crazy. I didn't know. Because I don't know who listens to my music, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, I make music. I do 100 shows a year. I make my money. But I don't make it for popularity reasons or anything of that nature. You know what I mean? I do it, like I said, man, my respect, my money, and just just being able to do what I want to do. I've thrived off doing what I wanted to do, my whole career, and I just showed you that you can do what you want to do, and still drop it on a major label. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you talk to anyone in your life more than you talk to Lambo?
No, I say no.
How do you keep a good professional relationship with like someone for that long when you have to deal with them that much? And I probably should be asking him, having to deal with you.
Yeah.
You're the artist, so I already know. But like, yeah, how does that? Is it just always been a great friendship and it's easy? Yeah,
it's always been a great friendship, and that's what really makes it easy. You don't want to hurt your friends. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure everything stay copacetic with that. And
do you think you're a pain in the ass?
Definitely. But he can be too. So it's just like, it's like, man, at a certain point, it's like, man, you family,
I'm just saying, your families know each other.
Yeah, we live. I can't get around being without you. You can't get around being without me. It's like we need each other at this point. So it's like, man, we might as well make it work. And me and Lambo don't be having no like crazy, stupid conversations where we, like we respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we know each other's children. Like, it ain't no, it's never nothing lopsided. We don't talk to each other crazy. We don't do none of that. Like, it's really like a brother relationship, and I gotta deal with him,
right?
For everything.
Early,
yeah.
Late.
Early, yeah. Nah, late. Lambo turned his phone off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what.
Lambo, you're a phone off guy. Huh?
Lambo's do not disturb after 7:30, but
really
all day long. Like first conversation is I'm pretty sure his first conversation today is with his wife, and then it's to me. You know what I'm saying? Then we on the phone plotting on taking over the world for the next couple hours. So it's just rock like that.
And for the last many years now, it's been working out quite well.
Yeah.
Super happy for you.
Thank you.
Soul Sold Separately is out right now. You heard us play joints earlier. If you haven't heard the album, though, go stream it. Go buy it.
Go stream it and buy it.
Yeah, stream it, buy it, do whatever.
And we got physical.
I was about to say, is there physical?
I got physicals.
Vinyls.
I will get physical on you.
You're going to get physical. Wow, Olivia Newton-John. Yo, Gibbs, pleasure seeing you, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
The great Freddie Gibbs, Real Late Hot 97.